the foregone cost that the government has left so that you come to school. For example, if you had invested in the rental house, the government will actually be gaining in terms of tax. So it has foregone tax when you invest in rental so that you are here. So that becomes an opportunity cost to the society. Then on the other side also, the benefits, these benefits can be private or social. The private costs can also be direct or indirect, while the social costs benefits can be direct or indirect. Now, starting with the direct private benefits, the direct private benefits, these are the benefits you get. Like when you are computing the benefits here, you put maybe you get employed as a board member or a BOM teacher, and they pay you a salary of say 18,000. That is a direct private benefit. Or when the Teacher Service Commission employs you come January in 2026, then again, not January 2026, but January 2027. So when the Teacher Service Commission pays you, say, a salary of 45,000, that again is a direct private benefit. Or when you get, we are going to elections. Right now, there are general elections which are conducted, like one in Magarini. Maybe you have applied for one, and you want to be, let's say, these are things which you should be thinking about right now. Because right now, I know there is the voter education that is coming in, possibly by the end of this month. And I know some of you who are brilliant enough, they have already applied. So when the government employs you to go and do voter education and they pay you, or in 2027 during the general election, you get employed as a presiding officer because you maybe have a degree, or as a clerk, graduate as a clerk, then the government pays you around 20,000 or even 15,000. That's a benefit because of your education. Or when you are recruited and you get some per diem, also that one is a benefit that you incur. And all those ones are direct private benefits. Indirect private benefits are what we call the psychological satisfaction that arise as a result of your education. And there are so many. For example, we have realized that there is a rising trend in many teachers who have degrees coming to pursue masters. Why are they coming to pursue masters? Because of the prestige. Nobody wants to be in a staff room where everyone has a master's and you don't have a master's. You feel like you are nobody, or you are humiliated. Or even with your degree, you go to a school and hizo shule za huko kijijini huko ambao they cannot even afford to hire a graduate teacher. So they rely on those teachers ambao labda alikuwa na D+ lakini alipata Kiswahili B plane. So you take that person and you say, please come and teach this Kiswahili, that you are able to get a B plane. But that's illegal employment, because Teacher Service Commission has its own regulation. So when you go and you find that those are the caliber of teachers that are in those village schools, and you are the only graduate with a degree fully recognized by Teacher Service Commission, you feel like you are a great person in that village. You are a very big person in that village. So you feel motivated and satisfied for your degree. So such kind of satisfaction is what we call the indirect private benefits. Then we have the direct social benefit. Immediately you get employed and you get a payslip. The first thing you see is that there is the tax deductions that have been made. In fact, the current government has even extended this direct social benefit to include the things like housing. Unakatwa pesa ya nyumba, now you will not even get that house. You don't even know where the money goes. But it has been deducted. That is a direct social benefit. You will be deducted in so many other deductions. You are not even required to ask where this money is going. But we call it the direct social benefit. It's a benefit that goes to the government so that it can be able to subsidize other sectors or other members of the society, vulnerable members of the society. Indirect social benefits, these are the benefits that they arise not because um, they are not very difficult to attach them to some level of monetary value, but they are benefits and they are very, very important in the society. Some of, actually, there are quite a number of names that are attached to these ones. One of it, we call them the externalities. They are sometimes also called the neighborhood effect. They are also called the spillover effects, or you can simply call them the indirect social benefits, the indirect social benefit. All those terms, they all mean the same thing. They all mean the same thing. Now, the most important thing to highlight here, as we mentioned that time, they include things to deal with reduction in petty crimes. They include things to deal with national integration, promoting national integration, improvement in health and nutrition is also a form of population control, poverty reduction,